Chef. As you can see, Tom was just giving you a very close look at what we did today, which is smoke a turkey. Let's get one more look at that, Tom, just because it looks really nice while we let people tune in with us. Yum, yum, yum. Also going, which we'll show you in a minute, we have a turkey going in a Dutch oven, which I don't know if any of you guys have ever tried that before, but we gave it a shot today and it worked out pretty well. First though, I wanted to talk to you guys about smoking this turkey and really how easy it is and the awesome results you get from smoking a turkey. I know we think Thanksgiving, we think turkey in the oven, we're putting it in the oven bag, all the things you've probably done or heard about a million times. That's not a bad way to go, but it's just really easy to get a dry, bland turkey from that process. Smoking a turkey, on the other hand, you get tons of flavor, and it really takes, I mean, as much or even less effort than it does to bake it in the oven. So here's what we did, and Tom's going to show you the prep work behind it in a few minutes. So just to give you a quick snapshot, we have here a 12-ish pound turkey. We're using our Turkey Cannon infusion roaster, which, by the way, you guys,
that's this right here, guys.
By the way, if we get 150, right, Tom, 150 live viewers here at this video today, we'll give away five of these Turkey Cannon infusion roasters. Now, what these Turkey Cannons do is you fill them with liquid and they cook the turkey from the inside out, because there's this nice steam going on inside. It adds a lot of moisture, a lot of flavor, and it's really awesome. So back to the smoking. What we did is we preheated our pellet grill to 350, and we were prepping the turkey, and then when it was ready to go on, we turned it to high smoke, which is actually where it's at right now. So we turned it to high smoke. What that setting is, it's a low temperature setting, but it produces a lot of smoke, and it gets that smoky flavor going right from the beginning, which is what we want. You leave that on there for like half an hour, 45 minutes, and then you switch it to a higher temperature because you want to get your turkey cooked in time for Thanksgiving dinner, and you want to get it up to temperature within enough time. You want to get out of it's called the danger zone or the critical zone, from 40 to 140 degrees within 4 hours. So you turn it up to 350, and then you really just let it go. You let it sit on the pellet grill. That's all it needs to do. What we did here, as you can see, is we actually put it in a roasting pan, not just right on the grates itself. You can do either one. If you put it right on the grate, then what's going to happen is all those turkey juices are going to drip down into the drip tray, which is not a bad thing if you don't care about awesome turkey gravy later. But if you do want turkey gravy, we put it in a roasting pan, as you can see right here. That's catching all the juices that we're going to collect later to make into a gravy. So, over here, we have our Dutch oven turkey going. Actually, let me grab some gloves, because it's a little bit hot. This is under our Dutch oven dome. It's actually a pretty cool little thing. If you put it on top of your Dutch oven, it makes it function more or less like as if you've put briquettes on the top or on the bottom. But if you don't feel like heating up briquettes, then you can just stick your dome on top.
Hey, Tori, whoa.
Here's your
Take a
Dutch
look at
oven
that.
turkey.
And for those of you just now joining in, been kind of quiet for a minute because we definitely wanted Tori to discuss what's going on, but yeah, check out that turkey in the Dutch oven. And we're at 98 live viewers. Oh, 100. We hit 125, guys, or 150, sorry. We're gonna give away 5 of these Turkey Cannons. And I saw a few questions. Let me see if I can go back to them real quick. Oh, Sean, you were asking how big of a bird. This guy is, Tori,
About a 12-pounder, 12 to 13 pounds.
12 to 13 pound with the Turkey Cannon. You're not going to be able to get a really, really large turkey in there, but if you're using, you're just putting it right here on the grates, yeah, you're going to be able to get, 14 to 16 pound turkey in there super easy.
In the Dutch oven, Tom.
Yes.
So we're using a 14-inch Dutch oven. I don't know if you guys got a good look at that. I'll lift the dome one more time so you can see it. We're using
Oh, Mike, the Dutch oven, 14-inch Dutch oven.
yeah, there we go. That's what we're using. We have fit a 10-pound turkey in here, right, Tom?
Yes.
10 pound. So that's definitely on the smaller side of turkeys that you're gonna just find at the grocery store. But we asked the butcher at the grocery store; he was able to find us one without too many problems. So we have fit kind of a small turkey. But if you only need to feed a few people, then this is a really good option as well. So, like I said, guys, at 150 live viewers, we're going to be giving away 5 turkey cannons. If we get 200 shares on this video, 200 shares, we're going to be giving something away that's even bigger.
Maybe that.
Maybe a pellet grill. Don't want to spoil anything though. So now I'm going to hand it over to Tom, and he's going to show you how to prep your turkey before you smoke it.
All right. And Stacy, to answer your question, I'm not sure if you're asking about the pellet grill or Dutch oven. With the pellet grill, it took us, with the turkey cannon, about 2.5 hours. Tori, am I right on that?
Yeah, 2 to 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours, which definitely saves you a lot of cook time. And then in the Dutch oven, because we went with a 10-inch or a 10-pound turkey and we used the dome, it took right around the same amount of time to finish both turkeys, which is awesome. But first cooking tip for the day, you guys. A lot of people, when they're cooking their Thanksgiving turkey, they just pull it straight from the oven, let it sit on the countertop for a little bit, and then you dig right in. Don't do that. Wait for a minute, take your turkey, and we're going to show you how we like to do it here at Camp Chef. If you don't have what we're going to be showing you in just a minute, just get some aluminum foil and go ahead and pull this out.
While Tom's doing that, Tracy, you had a question a minute ago on the Dutch oven turkey. I'm sorry, I forgot to explain. We have a layer of chicken stock in there and potatoes and onions, but you can use carrots, celery, kind of whatever you like to stick in there, just to keep the turkey off direct heat on the bottom of the Dutch oven.
So before I take the turkey where I'm going to right now, if you don't have a cooler, which is where this guy is going to go, take some aluminum foil and just wrap it all over the entire pan. Or I did turkey last year in a cake pan and my pellet grill. You want to wrap it entirely and let it rest for up to 20 to 25 minutes. That lets the temperature continue to rise, but also lets that moisture get back into the turkey, so you end up with a very moist, flavorful turkey, and you still get that great flavor and taste from the skin. So we're going to take this guy and stick it in our 70-liter cooler and let it rest for about 15 minutes.
To answer a few more questions, Sean, today, I believe what we have in our pellet grill today, we have our competition blend. That's kind of our go-to pellets. But for turkey, it would also work really nicely to have some apple orchard, or even there's that, even some hickory. That would work too. Kind of a nice, mild, sweet wood that would go nicely with your turkey. How'd it go, Tom? Should we get it in there?
Went well. Hey, cooking tip number 2 for you guys: if you're cooking with a pellet grill, just to make the cleanup a lot easier for you after everything's done, and just some good pellet grill maintenance suggestions. So you have your drip tray on your pellet grill. Lining it with some heavy-duty foil makes it so that all the grease drippings and everything, if you're wanting to just keep it really clean, you're just taking off that foil, throwing it away, putting on another layer of foil. Some folks, you know, don't want to do that. They want all that grease drippings on there. Can provide some additional flavor. Really, personal preference. But in the meantime, I'm going to close this guy back up, let it get back up to temperature, and
Start prepping our turkey, I guess.
we're going to set it on high smoke, and yeah, let's get our turkey ready.
All right. Hey, Tom, guess what? We
What?
just hit 155
Woohoo!
live viewers. Nice job, you guys. So we can now start giving away 5 turkey cannons. I believe that was the deal.
Yep.
Yes.
So 5 of these. So all you need to do is like the video post, like this video, that's 1 entry. If you comment, that's 2 entries, and you have until midnight tonight to
Yes.
enter. So
Yes.
you've got plenty of time. Make sure you're sharing this with your friends, because if we hit 200 shares, we'll be giving something really awesome away. Not to give you guys any
Like
hints,
maybe one
but
of
it
these.
might be one of these.
Woohoo.
So let's go
While
ahead
you're getting
and
prepped, Tom, I'm going to answer a few questions if you don't mind.
I don't mind at all.
Okay. A couple people have asked if we've brined these turkeys. Today we have not. We have not brined any of these turkeys, and that was mostly just because, I don't know, yesterday, Tom, we didn't want to put in the effort. But you totally can. You can brine a turkey before you smoke it. You can brine it before you put it in the Dutch oven if you want to. We have on our website currently a recipe for traditionally brining a turkey, and that's with the water or whatever kind of liquid you want to use. But we also recommend dry brining as a good option too, and that's really where you just salt the bird. You don't put it in liquid, you don't submerge it, but you let it just sit with salt for, I don't know, 2 to 3 days, and that actually accomplishes the same thing. You can still get that moisture locked in there, but it won't get that, I don't know, what some people have kind of said is a watery texture you sometimes get from brining it traditionally. So Tom, what are we doing?
Well, right now, I'm just getting this guy ready so I can put some seasoning underneath the skin. Just getting in here with some gloves and separating that so we can really get that seasoning in there. And you know, this is a personal preference kind of thing, what we're doing here. Just trying to get some additional flavor there. And seasoning wise, what we're using here, guys, is our Camp Chef citrus herb seasoning. Show that off. Really great flavor, particularly with poultry in general. So we'll take this and let's see what I'll do here. Get some seasoning going there and just kind of start moving that around in there. Tori's helping me out here.
The other end.
Whoa!
Whoa, Tom! Rub overload. Probably want to brush some of that off.
Yep.
That's okay. This is real live cooking, people. This is what it looks like.
And sometimes stuff just happens.
Stuff just happens.
All right. I think that's good seasoning wise in there. All right, so let's go ahead and get our turkey cannon ready. So, running out of room a little bit here.
Marie,
moving
we
things
used
around.
frozen turkeys. We thawed them all day yesterday, actually in one of our coolers. So if you're running out of fridge space for, you know, thawing a turkey, especially around Thanksgiving, fridge space is kind of a coveted commodity, precious space that you don't have a lot of. You can actually do it in a cooler, which is what we did actually with all 3 of our turkeys. We thawed them in a cooler. And Russell, this table we're using today is one of our products. It's our
Pizza cart.
yeah, or patio cart.
Patio cart. Sorry.
It fits this cutting board right onto it, which is awesome. We love working on it. That's why we use it like almost every video.
All right, and for those of you just joining in, if you're missing out on some things, we've got our pellet grill running with our pellet grill blanket, help maintain the temperature and conserve pellets. And we've got it set on high smoke, so really at this point in time, it's right where we want it. It's high smoke, 225, give or take 10, 15 degrees plus minus, but really it's there to get the most amount of smoke. And the other thing we've got going on is we are browning
Trying
a
to
turkey.
brown, yes.
And let's actually just check on this guy real quick.
Brandon, if you're talking about the turkey cannon stand, it does fit in our pellet grill actually. Ooh, let's get some likes for that. Has anyone ever tried turkey in a Dutch oven? It's definitely going to be very, very tender, very moist. Lots of moisture in that because we've cooked it in such a confined area.
Get that back on there. And before we go on with this, let's just check and see where we're at with our shares. Trevor, where we're at with our shares?
We're at 310 live viewers.
310, awesome. We're checking on the shares. We'll see where things are at. While we're waiting for that, so I've got the turkey, I've got it. Come on guys, 19 shares.
119.
Oh,
119.
119.
We're closer.
Missed 100 or so. All right, come on guys. We can
We're
get
close
to 200 shares
give away
for
one of
someone
these
to
guys.
win a pellet grill.
Yes.
And
One more look at
if the winner gets back in contact with me soon enough, you could get a pellet grill in time for Thanksgiving.
Ooh,
How awesome would that be?
you can smoke a turkey yourself.
Yes. So we have the turkey. We've got some seasoning underneath the skin. Now with the turkey cannon, you can't really see down there in this.
Oh, you can.
Oh, okay. Well, it's sealed. So what we're gonna do is we just have some regular old chicken stock, right?
Yeah, but you can put anything in the turkey cannon you want. The liquid, the flavor of the liquid isn't really what is important. It's just important that it's liquid. So really, in choosing your liquid, you probably want to think more about your turkey gravy that you want to make afterward. I've heard that cooking wine makes for really yummy gravy afterwards, so if you're into that, then you might want to go with something like that. But I mean, you could even use plain old water, right, Tom? If you really wanted to.
Yeah.
You just
Good.
need liquid. Apple juice is good, apple cider. We're using chicken stock today.
All right. Now, one of the things that's a little bit more on the unique side, you know, traditionally when people are cooking the turkey, you're gonna see turkey cooking like this. In this case, with the turkey cannon,
Do you want me to help you out there, Tom?
turn this guy over,
Oh, all right, you got it all by yourself.
and he just goes down. Oh, I'm being instructed because I'm doing it wrong. All right. And then
You can fold the wings up. This guy came without a wingtip, which was weird.
good.
Don, we did take out the giblets. And I think someone asked, let's see. Sherry, you can brine it before if you want. We did not brine these particular turkeys, but we definitely have brined turkeys before,
Yes.
and you are more than welcome to do that if you like that. Tom, we're at 431 viewers right now. How does that feel?
That feels awesome. Thanks for joining in with us, guys. All right, got the turkey on the turkey cannon. And the next thing we're gonna do is we are going to add some olive oil on top and then some seasoning. So let's go ahead and get some olive oil on there. And
You can also use butter if that is more your preference.
all right, guys, I was just informed 247 shares.
Woo!
So, here in just a minute, we will be posting a link to where you guys can enter to win a pellet grill.
And, you know, we'll throw in a blanket on there too. So really,
So you can get smoking all winter long. That's what the blanket
Yes.
is there for.
so that link will be showing up momentarily. You guys can click it right now, or if you wait until the end of the video, you can do that. Really up to you. Thanks, guys, for joining in. Let's get working on this turkey.
Stacy, we are currently in Logan, Utah. Where are you guys all? We have almost 400 live viewers right now. I want to know where all of you are tuning in from.
All right. While people are rolling in with where they're from, we got some olive oil on here, and make sure it's all the way lathered with this guy. All right. Then we're gonna hit it with some more seasoning. Pull off my gloves there.
See some Utah people, lots of people in Utah. That's awesome. Pennsylvania, British Columbia. I know I'm so blown away by our fans in British Columbia.
Where were some of our furthest fans? We had some from New Zealand.
Yeah.
Where were some other viewers? We
I
had
think
some from
someone
Europe.
tuned in from Germany once.
Yes.
Or twice. Yeah.
Austria.
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 Yeah. I think John, you mentioned earlier the background. Look at this gorgeous fall day, you guys. Sorry, I know this has nothing to do with turkey, but it is so pretty.
All right, make sure you get seasoning all the way around on this thing. And then here in just a minute, once we get this in the pellet grill, we will check on our turkey in the cooler.
Yes, yes. Terry, I will not hold it against you that you are from Illinois. You're tuning in and you're part of the Camp Chef family, so
All
we
right.
don't care where you're from.
Well, we are ready. So, go ahead and move this over. And then we'll take our temperature probe, and you want to stick it in the thickest part of the turkey, which of course is the turkey breast. Get that guy in there. And close the lid. And then the thing that I love the most about our pellet grill, I've never had a dry piece of steak, turkey, chicken, or anything out of my pellet grill, because cooking tip number 3 today is I cook towards an internal temperature. Cook time is a great indication, but if you go towards an internal temperature, that means you're never really going to overcook your meat, which, you know, some people definitely prefer a well done steak. Maybe we can't be friends. But with turkey, if you go right for that 165 temperature, it's going to be one of the best turkeys you've ever had. So, quick tip with our DLX model and some of our other models of pellet grill, got this nifty little button right here, probe temp, and that gives us an immediate reading on the temperature of the turkey. So I know that this pellet grill is going to keep my temperature on high smoke between at 225, and we're going to keep it on high smoke for half hour, 45 minutes, right, Tori?
Yeah, something like that.
And then we'll crank it up to 350, and in about an hour and a half from there, we'll have a done turkey, perfectly cooked.
Yeah.
Tori, should we check on our turkey in the cooler?
Definitely. Really quick, I want to answer. We've had questions come in, Tom,
absolutely.
So, we are cooking over there a 12 to 13 pound turkey on this guy currently. If you want to stick it right on the grates in the pellet grill and not on the turkey cannon, you can do that too, and you can cook an even bigger one. Sherry, there isn't a risk of the drippings catching on fire because, as Tom pointed out earlier in the video, you can actually see below there, there's a big tray underneath that catches everything, and that
That's right there.
yeah, and that drains off right into a grease cup on the side, so it never hits open flame or anything like that, which means it's actually a pretty safe way to cook outdoors.
And then for anyone joining in, the seasoning that we used today, guys, was the Camp Chef citrus herb seasoning. Dun 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 dun. So, which is nice because it has everything you need, all the seasoning, all the flavor. So you're not having to make your own, which, you know, more power to you. If you want to just keep things super simple, go with this guy and you can't be wrong, or won't be wrong. All right, Tori,
All right.
let's check.
Oh, not this turkey. The one in the cooler.
All right, one on the cooler. Let's see where we're at.
Ooh, let's
buddy.
get some likes for that, you guys. Smoked turkey. I am excited to be eating that today.
Let's see.
I'll grab you one of those gloves, Tom.
Thank you.
It's a hot pad.
Put that on there.
The likes are just pouring in. That turkey looks so good.
Just, you know, take a minute and just salivate over that right there.
And like I said, we have our roasting pan underneath to catch all of those juices so we can make a super, super yummy gravy later. Unfortunately, Sherry, we don't deliver.
That'd be awesome.
But if you win that pellet grill, you can make one of these guys all by yourself.
You could do ribs, you could do steak, you could do chicken, you could do potatoes, you could do all sorts of things. Really, it's pretty awesome.
Sky's the limit. Do we want to cut into this or check on our Dutch oven turkey? What do you want to do next?
Let's
Tom?
check on our Dutch oven turkey. All right, we know we're at temp. We've been using our wireless thermometer. So let's go ahead and we're gonna take our thermometer out.
Give you a hand.
And for those of you joining in, if you have not seen one of these, all this is, or really what it does, is that it simulates cooking in an oven. Or if you're always using charcoal with your cast iron or Dutch ovens, that's what this simulates. So we have a steel plate, a flame tamer underneath right here, so you're not getting a direct heat on your cast iron or your Dutch oven. But then with this on it, it helps circulate that temperature and that heat to provide even heating all around the entire Dutch oven, so you end up with, all right guys, you ready?
The grand reveal. I've shown it now a couple times. Whew. That guy is definitely ready to go.
I think he is. We will just let him sit and stew with no heat for a minute.
Yeah.
And while we wait on that, should we carve into the turkey, Tori?
Yeah, let's do it.
And for those of you just joining in as well, the turkey cannon, we're going to be giving 5 of the turkey cannons away. And entry is super easy, guys. Like is for 1 entry, comment is for 2 entries, and if you want to enter to win the pellet grill, we've been sharing a link and we'll continue to share that link.
Oh,
Well,
we'll share it after the video.
Sorry, we'll share it after the video. We'll share it after the video, so make sure you keep a close eye on our Facebook page and you can enter to win one of these pellet grills. Seriously, out of most of the Camp Chef products that I own, my pellet grill is the one I consistently use the most. So let's go ahead and, you know, let's take him off. Actually, we'll just cut into him right here. Actually, go ahead and take that off. Because I'm a lefty, I'm going to change directions on here.
Ooh, the skin is falling off. It's so tender. That's our turkey cannon again, you guys. That's what we're giving away 5 of. And there's our first slice of turkey. Behold.
And that is perfectly cooked turkey to a temperature of 165. Now, because we did smoke it, you will have a little bit of a pink there, which normally when it comes to poultry, if you see pink, that means that you still need to finish cooking the poultry. In this case, we went to an internal temperature inside the breast for 165, so we know that in the thickest part we hit that minimum cooking temperature. So the rest of the turkey is done. So Tori, let's go ahead.
So Tom, would that almost be like a small smoke ring we have on the turkey?
Absolutely. That'd be a smoke ring on your turkey.
Look
Not
at
a bad
that.
thing to have.
Smoke ring on the turkey. A couple people, Tom, you taste that turkey first. Let us know how it turned out.
I've got to taste this first.
How'd it turn out?
It's awesome. It's not dry.
Not a
Which-
dry turkey.
It's really important to me. I love non-dry turkey.
Tom, a couple people were wondering if you could just show us how to get this turkey off of the turkey cannon once we're finished cooking it. Because I imagine when you're taking it to the table, you probably want to, you know, put it on a nice platter or something
Absolutely.
like that.
So, just so I don't get my hands all in turkey juice here.
And I'm going to try some while you're doing that. Yay!
Hey everyone, this is Tori's first time having smoked turkey.
Oh my goodness. It's really good.
All right, let's go ahead and get this out of here.
So on the turkey cannon, there's actually on the side 2 handles, so you can actually reach down into your roasting pan and grab it. You can see those are a little bit lifted, so you can get a good grip on that.
So, and the other thing, this is why it's also helps letting the meat rest, is that you're able to get in there with your hands and not do the hee ha ooh ha. Comes off a lot easier. All right, so really, this guy just slides off, and then you also have everything you poured in here you can use to go with your gravy, and really, that belongs in a magazine. What do you think, Tori?
Yeah. I'm sorry, you guys, that you can't taste this, but make it yourself this Thanksgiving. Moral of the story, if you're learning anything from this video, do this for yourself this Thanksgiving.
And remember, we'll have 5 winners from this for a turkey cannon. And like I said, entry is super easy, guys. Like on the video, and then comment on the video for some entries. We'll be announcing the winners tomorrow when we post the recipes. And we'll be giving 5 of those away. And then we're going to be posting the link. Oh, we've posted the link.
We have posted the link.
Huzzah.
Okay.
So, click on that link, enter to win a pellet grill. We will announce the winner of the pellet grill tomorrow as well. So keep sharing, keep liking, keep commenting, and Tori, am I missing anything else?
Well, I just wanted to answer one question because I
Oh.
think it's cool. A couple people have asked how many times have we done this because this looks so good. And I want to let you guys know that I'm kind of the one who put this on the pellet grill in the first place. And I've never even cooked a turkey in my life, let alone smoked one. So I did this for the first time today, and the results are amazing. Not because I'm an excellent cook, but just because it's so easy. So get on it, do that Thanksgiving, enter to win, do all the things that Tom said.
And thank you guys so much for joining in today. sharing with your friends, commenting, and be sure to tune in. We're going to continue these videos through the end of the year. So if you have questions when it comes to cooking in the outdoors, to free up some kitchen space, because the worst thing about Thanksgiving for a lot of people is you only have one oven. Free up some space, use a pellet grill, or if you don't have a pellet grill and you've had one of our smoke vaults, quick tip number 4, real quick before we wrap up. If you have a smoke vault, turn it on to high, let it burn for about 15 minutes, take out your chip tray and your water tray, let it run for about 15 minutes. It'll help take out some of the additional seasoning, which some people may not like, but it takes out some of that additional flavor. Then turn it back down, then use it as an oven. Bake some rolls. We've done rolls, we've done pies. You could even do your turkey in there. Just a great way to save some space. Even use it as a warmer as things get done. Other than that, guys.
And in fact, Tom, speaking of smoke vault, we might end up doing that next week, so tune in with us. We might demo some side dishes for you guys in our smoke vault to show you how you can free up some oven space for yourself this holiday.
Absolutely. In the meantime, guys, thanks for joining in. We're going to dig into this turkey, and yes, we will share with the office today, especially since we're going to have 3 turkeys today. So we will be sharing, but in the meantime, go out, have some fun, enjoy your holiday season, and thanks for joining us, guys. Appreciate it.
See you next week.